Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
To all my family, what's good? To all my friends, this is your brother Jehoshaphat. Peace and blessings be upon you all. Happy Monday. Father God, He is a great God. He is a mighty God. He is a loyal God. He's a righteous God. He is a God that is worth your praise. He is the only God. You know what I'm saying? He is the only God. And I love the Father for what He does for all of us. Big up shots to Big Brother Jesus, King Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have my Jesus in my life. If I didn't have Jesus in this life, I would be cold. I would be dark. I would be manipulative. I would just be wrong in every way, every shape, form, or fashion. Because if you're not trying to chase after Jesus, you are a funky, foul person, period. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. It's good people out there that don't believe in Jesus, but because they don't believe in Jesus, they are in the wrong. So to me, they still funky and they still foul because they don't have the Lord in their life. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with me. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I said it. Deal with it. Now check this out, family. Got a little bit of things on the plate. I hope your Sabbath was good, family. I hope you took that time to respect your Father in every shape, form, or fashion of the things that He is asking of you, since He's asking so much from all of us on the individual level. He is asking for His respect. He is asking for His honor. He is asking for you to honor Him on His day, and you know everything that pertains in that day that you must do to please the Father. It is a holy day. But I hope y'all took that time to be at peace and be with your family, get the good word of God inside of you, and be respectful to your Father, and had a good blessed weekend. It's Monday, y'all. We at the beginning of this. We're gonna have a strong week. We got a week. I don't even know what we're gonna be talking about this week, but you know how God does me. For some reason, we're gonna have a lot of issues. We're gonna have some good conversation for this week. In Jesus Christ's name, he said it. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking for it. That's why I try to tell my family out there, I don't even know what I'm going to be talking about until God brings it to me to allow me to talk about these things. Y'all sit back and y'all think that 90% of this comes from me. I am not that gifted like that. It's only because of the Father that you stay tuned, that you want to listen, that you want to require and check out these things to be the truth on your own self. It's only because of God that you pay attention to me. If I did not have God in my life, there's 1,000 Negroes. There's 1,000,000 Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why you pay attention is because God in my life. Now, the topic for today is, and some people would say, just by me labeling this, oh, Fat, you're being racist. You're so racist. Why you gotta say those things? But I have learned through this weekend that racist people, they don't like talking about American history. They don't. For me to openly say to a racist white person, I love being black, he would take that as, he would take offense to this. Just by me saying I'm proud to be black, he would take offense to this. So don't let me start talking about historical events that happen in this country. They get offended. I'm not going to be offended of America's dark history. And if anybody should be mad over the issue, it should be black people of America. My people. What's good, y'all? It should be us. But we're open to have an open dialect, and you still got people that want to act like they're babies. When will they grow up and have a decent conversation about it? They're not even willing to do that. They want to sit here and act like we're in the 3rd grade and we're arguing over color crayons and papers and markers and something that was written on the chalkboard. That's how they act. They get offended. Why are you so offended talking about things that took place in this country? Why are you offended to see black people proud of who they are, of what they are, and they place in this world that God has given them? Why are you so upset at this? That's the sign of a racist. I don't care if you can hide behind your name, Sean Hannity, all these people you see on Fox and the CBS and all the news. They love running and they love acting like cowards, and they love to start throwing an argument over the obvious of things that actually happen. So it blows my mind, family, to see that it's certain people in this world, they get offended of you being who and what you are, what God has blessed you to be. It utterly blows my mind, family. But the discussion for today is, who is more superior, white or black people? Who is more superior? Now, I'm shit on everybody way of thinking for like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? By all facts. Everything I'm gonna say to you is a fact. I didn't make these facts up. People did the research. You can check in them if you want to. It's on you. But white supremacists, ism people, they teach their people that they are superior to every person in this world. Now, my people are superior because everybody originated from Adam and Eve. Everybody has their origins in Africa. Everybody come from the same lineage of two people, the first people who were ever made on this earth. And black folk, we are directly descended from these people. Now, what makes us superior? Now, it's about, is it 2 out of 5? It's 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 of every white people have black in them. From either the slave masters raping our ancestors, that's why they have it, or it was given up to them freely. But it's a lot of white people. Is it 2/5? It's 2/5 of every white person in America. It could be more than that, family. It could be more than that. But 2/5 of every white person that you see have black in them, have black descendants in them. You know what I'm saying? They're not claiming us. They don't claim to be black, and they don't even look black. They look white. They look Caucasian. They look European. But they could be 30% black. They could be 45% black, 48%. They got a whole lot of black inside of them. But unless you a white person that got black in you, you will be still on our level, because you got our descendants, you got our people in you, you got our DNA, right? So if you black, if you white, and you got black descendant in you, you can have a black child. I have seen it proven. I have seen it done. I have seen it. It might be one in a million, 1 in 30 million out of them, but I have seen 2 white people come together and have a black child, because both of them people got black in them. Not all white people can do that. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we can have white babies. You know what I'm saying? We can have a child that looks blonde hair and blue eyes, because it is in our genetics, not because of slavery and because of the other DNA that was put in us because of all the rape of our women. We was doing this way before them. I'll give you an example. People who are, what's the names of them? They real light-skinned black people. They albinos. That is my example right there. Black people have had albino children from the dawn of the ages. So black people are capable of having everybody else, but there is no one in this world that is capable of having black people. That makes us superior on the DNA. Just using this is just common sense, y'all. You see how I'm destroying Darwinism and all of their beliefs with just common sense and common knowledge in less than 5 minutes? But black people are superior on the fact that we were the first people in every type of person. I don't care what country you live in. I don't care what how far away you live in, what speech you are, how much melanin you got in your skin. I don't care. You came from black people. That makes us superior. There is no race of people that can produce black people. Russians cannot produce black people, but black people can produce white people. Asian people cannot produce black people. We the only people that everybody comes from. That makes us superior to all races. Now, me as your brother Fatboy Fish, I know this, and you don't see me telling my people, oh, we superior to the white man, so we should look at him down and look down at him. You don't get no foolishness. That would be foolish right there. My father is a respecter of all men, of all people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hear me saying this all the time. So you don't get black people preaching we're superior to all other races. Only whiteism, only white supremacists do that. They the only race of people on this face of this earth that feel that they better than everybody. And from a genetic standpoint, you are not. You are not, because there is no way that you can even manufacture melanin in your skin unless you get some type of injections or something. And that's some real talk for you. So you don't get no hatred. You don't get me telling my people that we need to look down at y'all and we need to naturally hate y'all and we need to put y'all down. On my channel, of the way of the man that I am, I preach love, I preach tolerance, I preach respect of all people. I'm not no white supremacist sitting up over here telling you to hate black people and Mexicans and Asians and Arabians. We don't even play that game, because our Father, the true God, stands for what he stands for, and I believe in anything that he wants from me. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. I'm not fit to be fighting against God in my life no more. I'm not doing that. I'm not fit to go against the grain. And he is the grain. You go against the grain, you're going to get cut. You're going to get hurt. And you're going to be in some bad shape. So for the intermission topic for today, we talked about it. Black people are superior. We are. But I don't preach it. And if you were to preach that your race of people are superior to anybody on this world, you will be a bigot, you will be a racist, and you will be some type of supremacist. I am not a black supremacist. Even though I speak on black love, black pride, just by me telling black people to love other black people, some racist people are offended just because of that cost. Just because I preach black pride, black love, black tolerance, black people uniting, coming together, they see that as a problem. They see that as an issue. So for the good white folks out there, because it's a lot of them, it's a lot of good white folks out there that does not believe in white supremacy, whiteism. They don't. They see things for how we see things. I just wish that they would speak up more on the behalf of their brothers. I really do. I wish that they would speak up and they would say more and they would fight this fight, because we got to fight this, y'all. We got to fight this. So, and I had so much to say. I really did. Your brother was writing how he felt about the world yesterday. You know what I'm saying? As long as heck, but it's all the truth. But I don't practice hatred towards nobody, even though my people are superior to every known man on this earth. I don't preach it. You don't see me here sitting there telling, they lesser than us, we better than them, we do this, we this, we that. I don't even get down like that. I don't, because I don't look at people like that. How could I look at a person like that when I know everybody has a chance to make it into heaven? Everybody, no matter who you are, if you believe in the Father. So I look at a lot of the white isms, white supremacists, and I think to myself, you pick up that Bible and you have turned this Bible into so much hatred. Now you have spread this throughout the whole world, not just here in America, not just in Africa, but all over this whole world. All of this hatred directed towards my people, but we're not supposed to say nothing about it. That's already doing too much. We're supposed to agree with it. We supposed to acknowledge it and like it. That's what you're asking of us. We would never do this. I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't. I'm not gonna feel that I'm better than you or that you better than me. It's no way in hell that there is anybody in this world. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how many mansions you got. You still gonna die, and you can't take none of that with you. So what can you really say that you left here on this earth but a gain of misery and pain that you forced on somebody to gather your riches, which you was so money hungry to gain? You know what I'm saying? Ill-gotten gains. You know what I'm saying? What can you possibly say if you could be better than somebody else? You know what I'm saying? You still have a choice to believe in God or go to hell, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? You got that choice. Now me, the Lord, he didn't put it in my heart to demonstrate hatred through the gifts that he has given me. He has not done that. Jesus never intended for nobody to hate on nobody, but we're going to talk about that on a later day. But I just want to hit this topic. So all you racist people out there, I want to hear your comments. How have I pissed you off in this day so bad that it's irritating at your soul that it's the truth? Now your scientists have proven it to you by your own people rhetoric. And y'all, I get mad too, y'all. These same whiteism people run around here talking about, oh, well, they're monkeys and they this and they that. My people don't have no prehistoric Neanderthal genes in us. We don't have recessive genes. You know what I'm saying? We don't have nothing like that. So why would you call us monkeys when you the one who got the monkey genes? You know what I'm saying? Black folk ain't got no monkey genes. Y'all the ones who up over here got some monkey genes, and it's been proven through facts, so you can't say I'm sitting up here telling you a lie or picking on you. It's been scientifically proven. Scientifically proven. So I'm not even throwing that in your face. You know what I'm saying? You got recessive genes and you only got so much time before you got to get some new DNA in you before you all die. I'm not even saying all of that. I'm not even, it's not my people out here that's dying of recessive genes. I'm not even saying none of that. We're better than you because we don't got no caveman genes, and y'all do. But why do racist people call us monkeys when y'all the ones who got monkey genes? That don't make no sense to me. So if you got to say anything about it, go ahead, comment. Leave your up ass comments all you want. I want to know what you got to say. I want to know how you feel. It will never change no way of facts that's been proven. And if you want to do something to make this world, you talk about America need to be great so much. Well, won't you stop being so fucking racist? And America would be great again. It would be for all people. But your hatred is the only thing that kills America and American people. With your hatred. Black people, we don't sit up and we don't think of names to call certain people. Only racist white people do that. And anybody that's offended with anything I'm saying, I don't give a damn, because it is the truth. Maybe you need to grow up. Maybe you need to put your big boy pants on. Maybe you need to put your thinking cap on. Maybe you need to clean out all that hatred and evil out your heart to accept things to be the truth. Now you see this world that we in, and it is a paradigm shift. We ain't having it. We not putting up with it, and you gonna have to make a change for the future. You gonna have to clean up your racism. We don't need it. Oh, it's not racism, it's classism. Shut the hell, man. You people is something else. Y'all is something else. But racism is America's biggest problem. All of that hatred. American racism will be the reason why America be snuffed out and utterly destroyed. It's destroying itself from within. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about missions abroad and enemies abroad. America is too busy killing themselves from the inside out. But you want to be the model to every country, and you can't even get your people to get along, and you practice evils on black people still to this day that they suffer upon. But I'm wrong for saying, "Oh, Fat, you're so wrong. You're a hypocrite. You're a racist." Am I? Am I a racist? Am I a hypocrite for stating the truth and the obvious? Once more again, my brothers and sisters, I'll let you be the judge of that. But peace and blessings to all my people out there in the world. This is the intermission for the day. Hopefully we can come back with the show. Peace and blessings to all my brothers. I hope y'all having a good Monday. Yes, I do. Day, night, or evening. I hope you're having a good Monday. Get some rest, people. Peace and blessings to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world. You are now rocking with your brother Fat Boy Fish. What is good, family? What is good? I hope everybody is having a peaceful night. I hope you got your business taken in for today. Everything went smoothly with you. You kept God on your mind and you kept Jesus on your heart as you was doing your day. This is your brother. Now, the Father told me that I got to promote this 9 o'clock prayer hour. So I'm reminding all my brothers and sisters once more again. Come be in the symbol. Come get your pray time in. Be assembled with your family. We sending up some massive prayers. You can be blessed. You can be touched. If you go on ahead and commit yourself to this little bit of time that the Father is asking of you. I know you got busy lives. I know you got so much on your plate. But if you can just still yourself for just this little bit of instant in time and be assembly with the rest of your family right here, right now, for this prayer will be you giving in to God in your life. Now me, your boy, it's hard for me to fast. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I'm not going to play games with you. It's hard for me to fast. But far as in praying, I'm a monster when it comes to talking to the Father. I would be a gremlin. I would be a straight up villain when it comes to talking to the Father, because I am constantly in communications with Him. So where I lack on my fasting, I pick up the whole mountain on my prayers. So I just want you to come get some of these good blessings. I want you to come be able to commit yourself, be able to open up your heart to your Father. And this small little period of time that I'm asking you to be in a symbol, it will show the Father your obedience, and it'll show the Father that you're trying to make something better out of yourself. Now, I promoted it. Now, check this out, family. Tonight's topic will be, why am I for reparations? We're going to talk about it. We're going to break a little bit down. I'm not going to get mad. I ain't going to get frustrated, because as I look at it like this, family, I've been in this country. I've been here my whole life, and I would just like for our government to admit its wrongs. I really would, family. I really would like the United States of America to admit all the foul, all the bad. It's so much bad behavior when it comes to America and black people. Now I got to speak honestly from my heart. I got to speak honestly now. Now, when I was a little kid, when I was like 11 or 12, I used to always pray for aliens to invade this planet and enslave everybody. I mean, I said this as a prayer when I was a little kid because I didn't know certain things that I know now. I didn't know that UFO, like now I'm older, there is no UFOs. You know what I'm saying? That is a hoax. That is a scam. That is something to get your mind off of actual things that you've seen. They know what it is. They know it's spiritual stuff, but they want to go ahead and label it as something else to get your mind over here. But back to when I was 11 or 12, I always used to pray to God that He would have aliens come to this planet and enslave everybody. I mean, every single body on this earth, just so they could see how bad it was for my people. As a little kid, I always prayed for people to invade this planet. And this was way before the movie Independence Day. It was in the early 90s. But I would pray to our Father that America gets taken over and everybody go into slavery just so they can see how bad it is. So they can know not to do this again and treat my people the way that they treat us. That's how I felt as a kid. But now as I'm older, I just don't see an end to it, family. People say that we're treated better and we're this and we're that. They really can't say nothing to me if they don't live in this skin and have to deal with the things that we see and the things that we do. So let's go ahead and get into the topic for tonight. Why is your brother Fatboy Fish for reparations? Now, when you start talking about reparations, people's face start turning all up, like they nose all in the air, like they are so uncomfortable to address this issue that no one wants to show true justice to or even talk about. I think that it should be paid, and I'll tell you why. When you talk about restitution in a monetary form, that makes people spin their head around like they are possessed, and the mean spirit of unjust treatment is released, and it's hard to have an adult conversation when people rather act like children than have a civilized discussion about the matter. So let me stop here. Now, it's so hard to talk about reparations because when you start talking about reparations to people, other Americans, they start acting funny. You know what I'm saying? They start arguing and fussing and fighting, and it draws this conclusion. How can we ever talk about this matter if people have this response of hatred, the visual response that you get out of a person? It's like they possessed by unclean spirit or something. It's like it's so much hatred, and then when they start talking, they start getting offended. You talking to them about facts, things that happen, and they're the one who's getting offended about it. Why? So, unlike being a civilized, decent human being, they resort to childish antics to soothe them when they have this conversation. So you would never be able to talk to them about it because they start acting like kids. They start acting like children. They start acting like they didn't do nothing wrong. If you didn't do anything wrong, why is it that you're having a problem with it? To me, it's like you know you guilty for something. That's why you acting. People don't act guilty if they have not done anything. Like somebody was telling me about somebody being raped or this happened or that happened. I should not get offended if I'm not doing these things. So that's why they get offended, because they have hatred in their heart and they don't want to have an adult conversation. They start resorting to a kid argument and, oh, why you wanted, you wasn't this and you are. They got so much excuses because they know that they're wrong. Okay, let's keep it going, y'all. Okay, they act like children. They have a uncivilized discussion about the matter. I feel by making amends to America's bloody history, of dehumanization, subjugation, and immoral treatment of my people, black people of America, would start the healing process that my people have yearned for centuries in this country. I don't know who needs reparation more, my people or white people, because people miss the big picture when it comes to reparation. It is repair a wrong or unjust that was played out for centuries. America's need to be taught how racist and bigotry it really is. The real history needs to be taught right in this country without being whitewashed when it comes to our ancestors, black people of the Holocaust. Okay, let me stop right there. Now, for some reason, it seems like even though black people our people need this. We need this for the healing process to this. Man, this whole nation needs this for the healing. But we as black people, we need this even more for our country to accept, to acknowledge, to make amends for its wrongs to our ancestors. We need that healing. We need that for our healing process. You can't sit there and keep on ripping open a sore and expect it to heal. And that's what we have been going through racism. We get to a point to where we can heal, but the racism in this country rips back up that sore all over again. So it leads me to this situation. Who needs it more? I feel that people miss the bigger picture when you talk about, they start talking about, oh, money, oh, you just worried about money. No, the real bigger picture with reparation is to repair, to restore, to make something right that was done wrong. So in the process of reparations being paid, people get choked out on the land and on the money. I'm more worried about reparation because my people need to heal. What can America do for my people to let us heal from our tragic past to our tragic present? So they miss the picture. You know what I'm saying? They mind can only think about, oh, they want 40 acres and a mule and they want money. No, we're thinking about the repair. How can our country make it right and do something to repair us? Now, when you talk about black people and you looking at black people, you're looking at a people that have been brought to nothing. So we need a repair, family. We need to be repaired. Whatever the government can do to repair my people, I am all for it. But white people need this reparation as well because they need to be taught what has been taking place in this country. What you get over in your public school is a bunch of literature and a bunch of history that has been whitewashed. You know what I'm saying? You can't be accurate if something has been bleached over. You know what I'm saying? They whitewashed all the history not to bring up key vital things that people need to grow a respect towards each other in this country. So I say it to you again. I don't know who needs it more. I don't know if white people need the reparation more or we need the reparation more. But we need this for a healing process to take place in this country. We call this country the United States of America. Now check this out. Let's keep on going, family. Okay, for centuries, America needs to be taught the races and the bigotry, okay, the real history that needs to be taught right in this country. Okay, we said that without being whitewashed and discriminated when it comes to our ancestors, the descendants of the Black Holocaust in this country. There is no way you can ever make it all the way right for my people, black people of America, because with all the money in this world could never give us back what was taken from us. The knowledge of oneself, our history, our culture, our religions, our native tongues, and our native lands, and which were taken from us. No amount of money you can buy black people off with. Okay, I messed up. You can buy black people what you have taken away from your own greed in America still has not made it right for black people of America. I don't see any museums, holidays directed for the mourning of all the people who died because of the slave trade and the treatment of blacks in America. The history needs to be taught fair in schools so young white people can get a better understanding of what horrors of slaveries that took place in this country. I think white Americans I think white Americans that are still so racist need to get some type of medical help so they can learn how not to be racist. Okay, let me stop there. Okay, back to this repairing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not only repairing black people, it's repairing white people. I don't think that racism is something that you are born with. You are taught how to be a racist. And in you being taught how to be a racist, you get what can I got? Hatred. Hatred that is so much hatred to me that I would consider it to be a mental condition. I really would. I would look at people who are racist, who hate another person because of the color that they are. I would look at that as a mental disability, something of being unstable. So white people need to be helped. You know what I'm saying? By the repair, it's going to repair white people to get them some medical help to help them not being so damn racist. That's the truth. For little white kids in school, they get the history that's whitewashed over, that's bleached over. If the how can I put this? If the history of this country was taught right, people would gain a better understanding of how to respect one another. Like, I'll give you an example. In schools, any black, I would say, contribution that was something great, and there's been so many, you only hear about a few. And if you only hear about a few black people, what does that leave you to believe about any of my people? You don't get a good sense of all the blood, sweat, and tears that my people fought right alongside of white folks to keep this country, to fight for this country, to keep it the way that it is now. So it's not taught proper. People don't get a better understanding because it's been whitewashed over. You know what I'm saying? It's been whitewashed over. And some people are so racist that I look at it like it's a mental disability now. Now you have so much hatred in your heart that you became crazy. You are plumb crazy now. And you hate everybody because of the color of their skin. That is not mental stability. There is something mentally wrong up here with your brain for you to have that much hatred. People are not born with a hatred like that for anybody. When you're out in the street and you see a newborn baby, black, white, Asian, it does not matter. That baby will smile at you. They will smile at you because the essence of a human being is righteous, is love, is peace, is all of those things. So they pump this little baby head with all of this hatred. Now he got a mental disorder, y'all. He has a mental disorder and he can't stand black people because of what people taught him. But it comes to a point to where it's a self-acceptance. Like, you have to accept this for yourself to go along with it. So you can say it's accountability as well. When a person reaches a part of self-knowledge, self-aware. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. There is no money, there is no land that you could pay my people for that will be equivalent to every wrongdoing, every torture, every experimentation, every wrong that has been done to my people for centuries. There is no amount of money you could ever pay. So when people sit there and they be like, oh, they're just worrying about the money. You don't even got enough money to pay for what you did with money. You don't even have enough money. And remember this one thing that I have told all the American people. The day you get black people and we don't want reparations, you better be looking about what God is going to do to this land. Because I wouldn't be surprised if he unleashed his whole hand of wrath upon this country. So you're lucky that we still asking for it. You better be watching your back when black people don't want it no more. Then that's when destruction, that's when I feel personally destruction will come. But just know this. There is no amount of money, there is no rubies, no diamonds. There is nothing that you can pay that will be sufficient to what has been took place in this country. So when black people talk about 40 acres and a mule, you need to give them their damn 40 acres a mule and stop being so damn racist. Okay, let's finish this for tonight, family. And all my other brothers and sisters that's out there in the world, please please come to assemble tonight. You don't have to be there for long. You can come through 5-10 minutes and you still be good. Just give your heart to the Father. Put everything that's going on with you before his feet so the Father can handle these things. Okay, let's finish this because I'm almost done. Okay, treatment of black people in this country. The history needs to be taught fairly. Okay, we went over that. For people to get a better understanding of the horrors of slavery and things that have took place in this country. I think white Americans that are still so racist need to get some medical help so they can learn how not to be racist. I think companies here and civilians should be penalized for their racist and their prejudiced actions on black people. I think that America has the power to make this right, and it chooses not to because it still prospers so much because of it. America is the biggest hypocrite. America is the biggest hypocrite on this planet. So as I just like I said earlier, nothing changes here. The morning time show rolls into this show because I've been had this on my heart, I've been had this on my spirit, and I've been had this on my mind. And when you come check out your boy Fat Boy Fish, know that I stand for reparations for my people. I'm not going to turn my head up. I'm not going to turn my head around. I'm not going to act like these Negroes that talk all they smack about how things are fair and how things are equal when I know America needs to make it right with my folks out there. I stand for reparations now, and I will continue to stand for reparations until I feel that this injustice has been done right. And if my people are asking for 40 acres and a mule, I think you need to give them their damn 40 acres and a mule. Now, this has been your brother Jehoshaphat with our topic for tonight. Peace and blessings to all my people out there in the world. Remember that your brother got love for you, no matter if you're white, you're black, you're Asian, you're Mexican. If you love God, I got love for you. And I'm not going to sit here and try to fake like I don't. I'm not gonna. You gotta remember one thing about your brother Fat Boy Fish. I do not like the workers of evil. I do not like the workers of the devil. So if you're not doing the devil's will, if you are a righteous man or woman and you choose to live your life righteous and be fair to people and judge people on the things that they do to you, then you are my brother. If you love Jesus, if you love the Holy Spirit, if you love Father God, you are in this family. So I ask my family, either black or white or Mexican or Asian, to please show yourself an appearance to this night prayer. We only got a couple more hours before we'll get into this. I will be thankful if you just stop through with your family for a little bit of time for this Monday night prayer. Peace and blessings be upon all my brothers and sisters out there. I will release the show as soon as prayer is over with. I thank you for paying attention. I thank you for tuning in to your brother Fat Boy Fish. Now, everyone, make sure y'all have a peaceful, blessed night. This has been your brother Fat Boy Fish. Peace and blessings be upon you all.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.